Welcome back to our review of the 2012 racing season here in Singapore. After having won a race in Dubai in January, Captain Obvious ventured to Tokyo, Japan for the running of the Sprinters Stakes in late September.
Sprinters Stakes, Group 1, stand by. And they're racing. Slow away was Lucky 9, missed the kick. Commencing well was Little Bridge in the middle of the field. Along the inside, Mudgin Prosper also commenced well with Asian Virgo. Captain Obvious going along as well. Tucking behind them, Karan Chan. And just behind Karan Chan is Bloomin' Bar. Along the fence now, picking him up quickly is Little Bridge. Through the middle is Lord Canaloa. Epicea Rome is out wide. One up there is Pas de Trois going on as well near the lead. Back to fifth pedal on its outside is Dream Valentino. Lucky 9 well back with a lot to do with Sandalphon. San Carlo on its inside. They've got 600 metres to run along the fence. Mudgin Prosper from Pas de Trois. Dasher Go-Go was the one up there trapped out wide, but now slots fourth along the inside of Asian Virgo. Karan Chan is sweeping up around the outside. Captain Obvious not too far away with Little Bridge trying to pierce through the middle. Where's Lucky 9? Still a lot to do down the outside. They've got 200 metres to run. It's Pas de Trois joined by Karan Chan. Here's Lord Canaloa. Karan Chan and Lord Canaloa settle down to fight it out. It's Lord Canaloa doing the best. Lucky 9 jumping out of the great late with Epicea Rome. Epicea Rome shifted out and through the middle. Dream.
No luck for Captain Obvious in Tokyo, but great to see the local trainers continuing to target these bigger international races. We move on to the Singapore Triple Crown. Better Life takes out the Panasonic Kranji Mile at start number 9, stamps herself as a star, and at the same time brings to an end the winning sequence of Super Easy. Racing in the Panasonic Kranji Mile, and Addo gets a great start, so too does Super Easy. Flax going up on the outside, and Gingerbread Man from the wide gate's going to be ridden forward. Fox Command just off them, Flying Fulton, Waikato and Arowana.com slotting across. Then Fighter Jet, Better Life between horses. The Comedian was slow out, but rushes up on the fence, followed by Lazar. And last of all, as they settle down, is Always Certain. Gingerbread Man comes across and takes up the lead in the Kranji Mile. Led over Addo in second. Waikato goes up between horses. Flax is caught out wide. Next of all, Super Easy, one off the fence, joined by the Malaysian Fox Command. Then came three wide, Flying Fulton from Fighter Jet. Better Life's been caught out a shade wide from the Comedian. Then Arowana.com, Always Certain, and Lazar is last of all. Fairly compact as they turn downside in the Panasonic Kranji Mile, and Gingerbread Man led. Flax worked across to second. Addo to third over on the inside of Waikato, then Flying Fulton. Next of all, Super Easy beginning to improve between horses. Then Better Life trying to track forward. Then Fox Command. Then Fighter Jet well back. Arowana.com, the Comedian, Lazar, and Always Certain. They turn Gingerbread Man joined by Flax. Waikato just off them. Addo looks for a bit of room. Super Easy's into the clear, begins to run on, and Better Life is down the outside. Gingerbread Man fighting on with Flax. Super Easy's got a job to get to them. Better Life swoops down the outside, and Addo gets through. Better Life goes up with Super Easy. Addo is getting through, but Better Life, the mare, went to the front of the Panasonic Kranji Mile, and Better Life races away. Wins it by 2 over Super Easy, third Addo. Better Life takes out the Group 1 Panasonic Kranji Mile, coming with a well-timed run for champion jockey Alan Munro. After his tremendous third to Chinchon in the Singapore Airlines International Cup in May, Flax always attracted of attention, and he ran them ragged in the Raffles Cup. Racing in the Raffles Cup, Sakima a little bit slow out of the gates. Keep Away ridden along early on to take up a forward position. Away quickly to Arowana.com, and Flax sliding up on the outside with Gingerbread Man. What now towards the fence, Lazar between horses. Then Deep Pocket, Zach Influence, Sakima, Fighter Jet, Clint caught out wide. Getting back in the field next of all was Always Certain. Waikato went back to the rear. Very compact as they race down the back, and the front runner Keep Away. Now Flax has got across to park in second position from the wide draw. Third then is Arowana.com, Gingerbread Man, Lazar, and What Now over on the inside. A few of these are going to be very deep. Fighter Jet and Clenty must be 5-6 deep as they run their way down the back. Deep Pockets enjoying a fair run just off them with Zach Influence, then Sakima, Always Certain, and last of all is Waikato, about 8 lengths from the lead. They're about to come off the back, 1,000 metres to go, and Keep Away may play as they turn down the side. Flax travels strongly in second. They were followed then by Arowana.com. He's out a little bit deep. Lazar inside of him, and What Now over on the fence from Gingerbread Man doing it tough. So too Clint very wide. Then came Deep Pockets on the improve. Fighter Jet drops out of it. Zach Influence always certain. Then came Sakima and Waikato last of all. They come to the bend, keep away the leader. Flax quickly up to eyeball him here as they go by the 500 metres. They were followed by Lazar. What now? Then Arowana.com. Deep Pockets down the outside. Gingerbread Man, Zach Influence and Waikato, but Flax went for home. 300 metres to go. He gets away by 3. Over in second, keep away. Deep Pockets begins to thunder out in the middle and Waikato finishes on. Flax trying to cling on. He led by 2 lengths over Deep Pockets, running on strongly, but he's going to be too good for them, the little fella. Flax is well clear of Deep Pockets. Waikato, Lazar, Zach Influence run on, but Flax annihilates them. Wins by 3. Flax over Deep Pockets, third tight, Lazar or Zach Influence, and close Given
up.
a perfect ride by jockey Jose Verenzuela, a dominant performance in the Kranji mile by Flax for trainer David Hill. We move on to the SARS Fee Stakes, win number 3 in a feature race for the season for Atto. Down the side they turn in the 3-year-old, a Hot Gold raced away in the front. He's out by 2, Atto in second, Nandara third the outside. They were followed by Excavator, then the Comedian, a gap off to Gozy, followed by King Empire and Finders Keepers. Top of the straight they come. 500 metres to go on the SARS Fee Stakes and Hot Gold the leader. Atto parked off his back now and began to make some ground on the front runner as they turn, followed by Nandara, then Excavator, the Comedians under the stick, Gozy, King Empire and Finders Keepers. Into the straight they come and Atto quickly loomed up on the outside of Hot Gold. Excavator runs on okay, followed by Nandara and Gozy down the outside, but Atto raced away. Excavator ran on to second. Hot Gold stays around nicely from Nandara, Gozy and King Empire, but Atto's too good for them. He races away and wins by 2. Another feature win for Atto for Barham Vorster and also Patrick Shaw. After having a long break away from racing, What Now was at his 6th start for the season when he lined up in one of our feature sprints of the year, the EW Barker. On the stand, sends them away. They're racing in the EW Barker and the Comedian dawdled out of the gates. Benji's Empire came away running, along with Excavator and also Simply the Best. And Mr. Raffles putting some heat into it early on. Davide lets the action out wide, keep away right there. And What Now sneaking up on the inside. Waikato just lost his spot, followed by King Empire, Taran Carley, Flying Fulton. Then Always Certain and a gap away to the Comedian. About to turn off the back, 1,000 metres to go, and Benji's Empire led the Barker field by a length and a quarter. Mr. Raffles got to second. Over on the outside, Davide, followed by Simply the Best and Excavator between horses at the 800. Then the favourite What Now almost in the clear and just easing off the fence there. They were followed by Let's See Action. Then came Waikato as Simply the Best. Something's gone amiss with it. It drifted back pretty sharply. King Empire on the improve around the outside with Keep Away, Taran Carley, Flying Fulton, Always Certain and the Comedian. For home, Benji's Empire gives them something to chase at the 400. He's out by 2. Over Mr. Raffles, followed by Excavator getting off the fence, and What Now chimes in very quickly. Then Davide and Waikato running up behind them, but Joe takes What Now to the lead. Races clear in the Barker. Over in second, Benji's Empire. Waikato runs on the inside. Flying Fulton steams down the outer, but it's What Now well clear. Over Benji's Empire, Flying Fulton and Waikato charge home, but What Now dominant in the Barker wins by 3. Second feature win of the season for trainer Cliff Brown and winding up a memorable year for Joe Moreira, his 12th group victory of the year. After bypassing the Raffles Cup, after a brilliant win in the Panasonic Kranji Mile, Better Life was sent out as one of the leading chances for the Longines Singapore Cup. Almost 13 months to the day since her maiden victory, she was a thumping winner of the big race. Racing in the Longines Singapore Gold Cup for 2012, and Arowana.com and Lazar began well. Deep Pockets and also Clint going forward, and Flax is rolling up there. Mitre Peak's just kicking forward inside of him, and Cash Luck goes forward. Down by the winning post the first time, Cash Luck led over Mitre Peak. Flax has gone up 3 wide. He might get it into a one-off trail here as they go out of the straight, and it's Mitre Peak ahead of Flax. So that's the first good move of the race, with Flax getting one off the fence. Cash Luck is third on the fence, followed by Devonshire a little keen. Then Better Life. Over on the inside, Lazar. Clint caught out wide from Sakima, Zach Influence, Arowana.com. Next of all is Deep Pockets, who's back in the second half of the field. Followed by Tenzing, then Fighter Jet. Hint over between horses. Then came next of all Martial Art. And last of all, as they race down the back, is Maurice Trillo. Midway down the back, 1,400 metres to go, and not a great deal of speed on here with Mitre Peak showing the way over Flax the outside. Cash Luck third the fence, followed by Devonshire. Then Lazar over on the inside of Better Life. Out 3 wide is Clint. Sakima in the red, joined on the inside by Zach Influence. Next of all is Deep Pocket, spotting the leader about 10 lengths. Tenzing over on the fence, followed by the grey Arowana.com. Hen picked up a little bit of ground, then Martial Art, well back Fighter Jet, and near the tail is Morris Chatrillo, about to turn down the side. 1,000 metres to go in the Longines Singapore Gold Cup. Mitre Peak has made play from the outset. Led over Flax, who's had a fairly nice run on the outside. Cash Luck just off them. They were followed by Devonshire. Lazar over on the fence. Clint's been wide throughout. Then came Better Life, trying to improve between horses. Then Sakima, Martial Art, Zach Influence sneaking up on the rails. Next is Deep Pockets, about 6 from the leader. Then Tenzing, a hint. Morris Chatrillo's a fair way back as they turn. And last of all, as they turn into the straight, is Fighter Jet. For home they come. Mitre Peak is joined by Flax. Cash Luck, Devonshire. Lazar gets the run through. They were followed by Zach Influence, and here's Better Life chiming in down the outside, and Deep Pockets coming with it. Flax is just in front of a Mitre Peak, but Better Life the mare zoomed up on the outside. Deep Pockets and Morris Chatrillo come from the back. Better Life in front in the cup. Deep Pockets getting there on the outside. Morris Chatrillo running on. Better Life in front. Deep Pockets. Morris Chatrillo trying to get there, but another one for the master Takeoka. And Better Life won the cup by a length over Morris Chatrillo and Deep Pockets.
We discussed with Munro before the race. You should take out the handy position there, because many runners, 16 runners, when she's back at the bit concern for the crowded. Is that she Munro ride the great ride.
Yeah, she was cruising the whole way. It was just a matter of getting space at the end. And I was just lucky to switch out. And when she just hung in when I went to go out. But then once she got out, she changes pace, doesn't she? She's got an engine. And then she took the lead, and I was just in front, maybe too long. And she started to slow down. And I could hear them all screaming behind me. Yeah, but very, very delighted. She's good, isn't she?
And especially with that first run over that distance, it will be all looking well for next year's Derby.
Oh, can't get beat, can it?
A super ride by Alan Munro in the Longines Singapore Gold Cup, and a remarkable 4 of the last 5 victories to trainer Hideyuki Takeoka. We started off the program with the New Year's Cup taken out by Flying Fulton. We end the program with him taking out the first running of the Colonial Chief. Down the side they come, and Good Pack goes strongly in the front. He's out by 2 lengths. Over in second, Mitre Peak. Dujardin makes his move, goes forward. Lazar trying to track him up. They were followed out wider then by Rafika. Then Nandara off the bit on the inside. Coming into it now is Flying Fulton, but they turn for home. And Good Pack is the leader. Dujardin goes up to tackle it. Rafika down the outside. Lazar, Flying Fulton a little one pace. He's getting into it now. And Nandara over on the inside. Dujardin is the leader over Good Pack. Flying Fulton runs on. Lazar, Nandara over on the inside. Flying Fulton swept up to Dujardin and Good Pack. Nandara finishes on, but Flying Fulton's going to race away. Good win. Flying Fulton takes the first running of the Colonial Chief by 2. After 13 runs during 2012 in Singapore for 12 wins and a second, Super Easy ventured to Hong Kong for the Longines Hong Kong Sprint.
The 2012 Longines Sprint. And the gates crashed back. They're racing. Joy Fun missed it. So did Curran Chan. She's going to settle last. Cerise Cherry jumped well. So did Lord Kanaloa. Sea Sirens come out 3 wide, and Captain Sweet's on the fence. Leading City beaten for speed, and he's driving through the pack going forward. Joy Fun over racing. White's come 1 off the fence on time after time, and Sea Siren 3 wide. Further back in the field, then on the inside is Curran Chan from Admiration. Super Easy's caught 3 wide. Lucky 9 taken back to second last, and Flying Blues at the rear. Down the side, and it's Cerise Cherry being eyeballed now by Leading City 12th, but he musters. Tucked in third on the inside, Captain Sweet. Lord Kanaloa easing out. Sea Siren for it as they turn. Time after time being called upon from Super Easy, and Lucky 9 coming down the centre of the course. Cerise Cherry is the leader, trying to fend off Captain Sweet. Lord Kanaloa is going after the leader strongly now, and the Japanese sprinter Lord Kaloa draws level with Cerise Cherry. Then Captain Sweet Lucky Nine can't get there, but Lord Kanaloa sprints away, and it's Japan's first victory in the Hong Kong sprint. Lord Kanaloa wins by a big space over Cerise.
A result there for Super Easy, but he had a wonderful season in 2012, taking on some of the best sprinters in the world there in the Longines Hong Kong sprint. Let's take a look at the final tally for the Trainers, Jockeys and Apprentice Award for the season 2012. And Friedman, Laxon and Burridge had a great battle right throughout the season, and it went down to the final weekend of racing. Joe Moreira set new records in the Jockeys ranks, finishing up with 206 wins for the season, defeating Stephen Baster and Danny Beasley. And Tenku Rahaizat was able to claim his first Apprentices Award in season 2012. Certainly has been a remarkable season of racing. Trust you've enjoyed our review. We'll catch you next time on Track Talk.